Welcome to the News at Noon for this Wednesday, May 28th. I'm Tom. I'm your host. We're recording here for Park Lane, Australia. And here's what's new. Last week you had a $70,000 plus sales week. This is an all-time one-week record in Australia. We're only 9 weeks old. That's still a baby, isn't it? And it's the biggest sales week ever. Many of you had your top sales week ever. Plus, plus, plus. You got the Tribute Weeks goals. You got the we're going to celebrate Aruba trip winners soon. You've got Rich Rewards Club. You've got all these things thanks to your great efforts. It's all about you. Park Lane always knows it's always been about the people. And we're going to talk about convention because it is the next great thing on our agenda, but there's so much that we celebrate. Aruba ended. We will recognize our Australian winners next week on our News at Noon. What's next? You'll have to stay tuned this Friday. This Friday you'll get an email that will tell you, and it may be Saturday morning here for Australia. Think about the time thing, but as soon as we get it, I send out a great email. You'll see what's next. Aruba's over, but there's something else going on. And you're going to hear about that on Friday. I hate to tease you. Congratulations to all the Blue Diamante winners. That beautiful jewelry will recognize our winners soon again on the News at Noon. But congrats to all of you. Work so hard. We love earn everything. That's kind of the only advice I give you. When a challenge is out there, earn it. Get everything. You'll be so glad you did. It's an easy way to live by. Rich Rewards Club is also another bonus. It's a plus, plus, plus. So if you were at $1,500, you got jewelry. $2,000, you get the ensemble of the month. We'll talk about that in a minute. $2,500, you get another $250. And if you hit $5,000 in total net non-sales volume, we're going to recognize the dress winners too because we had a bunch this month of next week's News at Noon. If you did that, order your awards. We're just so excited to reward you because you reward us with your amazing success that we've had. Rodeo Drive was the gift of May. It's in your choice of silver or gold. You are just incredible if you're earning these because they're products of the future. The things you get that you'll be able to use in your business. You'll see Friday what next month's ensemble of the month is as well. To order, you simply go in your back office. There is a tab that says it's Rich Rewards Club, and you'll simply go back there. This is where you'll see all the levels of Rich Rewards. When you go in, you see the current month that we're in. If you click Show All underneath, it shows you any subsequent months. There'll only be April and May in there now. But anyway, you can make sure you redeem your awards because you worked hard, you earn them. We love that we let you order them right away. It's a fabulous thing. Convention is the next big thing I hope you're thinking about with recognition, with partying, with awards, it is going to be a great convention for Australia. That's all I can tell you right now. We're going to have you are doing incredible in our company, and you'll see that if you come to convention. You'll hear about it on Facebook. If you don't, it's not the same. Having, be involved in both, it's so much better to be there. We've got tech training. We've got international training just for you. We've got seminars and new product demonstrations. We've got ensembles that you can earn with your awards, and we've got the best of the best contest. Now, there is a new updated convention registration site, and some of you may choose to try that. It's parklanejewelry.com, spelled the U.S. way, not the Queen's English way, one L, no E. parklanejewelry.com/convention. There you'll see a brand new convention registration form. The problem is when it asks for your social security number, you need to put in your driver's license number or the number that you use to identify you as a new fashion director. And if this doesn't work, John and Sandra are amazing partners and franchise owners. We'll just take your information. So email them, talk to them, tell them you want to go to convention. They'll charge your card the registration, and they'll bulk register you. So either way, if you want to go, we'll make sure you know and how to get there. You want to do this by next week, June 4th, when we do the Wednesday News at Noon next week. That's kind of the early bird registration deadline. And when you do this and register, you get that splash bracelet wrapped in this amazing black and pink designer Park Lane bag. And that's if you register for convention by next Wednesday, June 4th. So if you're thinking about it, I would really encourage you to do it and let John and Sandra know. The one thing that can help you get there is this contest called the Best of the Best. This was certainly designed with Australia in mind. It runs for 13 weeks. We're already, I think, 4 weeks into it, and it challenges you to hold 25 shows and have 5 recruits. Now, many of you with the last 2 weeks you've had, you're really on pace to do this. Here's the big news. When you do it, we give you a $1,000 bonus. Now, that pays for a good portion of your flight down there, and hotel and registration are cheap, easy. You're talking about just a few $100s. But that will pay for a good portion of your airfare. But lest you think that's all you get, I want to remind you that if you set out this goal to do this, okay, and you're going to get this $1,000 cash, this is kind of like a bet when you go on a diet. When you get to that point, you win the money, but what did you benefit along the way? Well, here it is. If you're a fashion director, the minimum you'd make is $2,500. If you're a branch director, the minimum you'd make is $3,350. If you're an area, the minimum you'd make doing this challenge, above and beyond the $1,000, is $4,200. Can you see why we encourage you to promote up? You get more money for doing the same thing. That's the same thing, 25 shows and 5 recruits. And if you're a division, and we're excited to welcome our newest division, promoted division in Australia, Sharon Drinkwater. This just happened this week with the sales that happened last night. At a division with that same 25 shows and 5 recruits, you make $5,000. That's in addition to the gravy money. So we hope you set this goal and you're going to make it open. 25 and 5. Draw stick people on a piece of paper. 25 shows and 5 recruits. That's all it takes, and you really do benefit. Continuing in June are some great specials that will continue. The customer special, this blush necklace. This is really, really a hot piece. It's a slider. It's in rose gold. It's got crystals. It's got an $83 retail value. It's only offered to our customers for $16 when they place a $30 order. Think of the value of someone who places a $30 order in Australia. Beneath My Wings, this is kind of like a yes gift. It's a yes. It is. It's called the Hostess Yes Gift. When she says yes to having a show, she not only gets a thank you gift, but she gets the Hostess Yes Gift special. Beneath My Wings ring. This is a fabulous piece. This is offered for just $17 to the hostess as a yes gift. And then the Bella Watch, everybody's waiting to get theirs because they are so beautiful. The pearlescent face with rose gold, just a beautiful piece. It's a hostess bonus item. It's $32 for a hostess when she has a show. Free to her if her show's over $800 in net sales. It's fabulous. Your Park Lane customer service team is here to support you. Here are email addresses that you can always use to email customer service, or you can always report an issue. There it is. It's in the bottom left-hand corner of your back office. Anytime you go in there, you'll see that. If you have an issue with something and you want to report it, just click that report an issue. It'll ask you to put in detail. The more detail you give, the better you help these programmers who are trying to make everything easier for you, trying to make it more simple. So please do that if you ever have one. We appreciate that. There are 4 weeks in the June commission month, and we're in week number 1. We're working till the cutoff of next Tuesday, June the 3rd. Again, the 4th, the next day when we do the news at noon, is the registration deadline for convention. So start talking about that, but a great month of June with great things going on. And big news is coming this Friday. This Friday, you will receive an email. Remember, it's Friday, here in the U.S. time, so don't look for it first thing in the morning. But you will see an email with the Network magazine, very important, with what's after Aruba, so what is the next incentive. You'll see that, and there's always more. There's great stuff when we start a new month, and the greatest thing is celebrating you and the amazing growth and your success in Australia. From Park Lane US, we love you. For all of you who I know personally and over Facebook, just so proud of your amazing success and how well you've done. It is a proud papa moment, certainly, and want to say thank you. The great news is that it's so helping you, and we hope your life is better because of your relationship with Park Lane. Thanks again. Have a fabulous week, everybody, and thanks for joining us on the News